Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 here on the Hagenstedt map. Let's get back to reliving the glory days. So I want to make sure that I get right out round these corners. Now this bit here is not any kind of a problem. I don't know why we've gone and left a little tiny bit right there. There's a little blip there that's come in on the pattern. Missed that when we were going down through the plow. Hopefully that's not going to cause any issues when we go through the mower. I don't think it will. I'm much more okay with having a bit that looks like that than I am with having a patch in the grass field that hasn't properly been seeded over. I really detest having little tiny bits that aren't seeded. It's just really bugs me. Far more than it probably should, but it does. I absolutely hate it. I mean, if it's not a permanent grass field, I can put up with it a lot more. But if I've gone and gotten a permanent grass field, I like it to be all grass. I don't like there to be little spots where the hired help hasn't quite managed to hire help its way through getting all the rest of it done. It just seems difficult. It's well, difficult. I don't know. It just seems sloppy. It's wrong. It's just wrong. Seeing those little tiny specks across the field and knowing that they're going to be there forever. Well, unless you take the SID drill and go back and redo it again. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's just wrong. Like, it's some days I can ignore little bits of stuff that's left over from the harvest, things like that. I can sort of put up, I can ignore those some days. Other days I'm not so successful at being able to ignore them. And so I need to go around and gather them all up. If you've got a really big field, or you've got loads of fields, like sometimes if you've, say, got 20 fields of straw down and you want to go and bale them all up, it's difficult to try and overlook those 20 fields, like with the little bits that are left. Some days it's very difficult ignoring the bits that are left over, and you just kind of, you've either got to force yourself to do it, or you just allow yourself to go and pick all the little bits up. I know for some, it's never an issue. For me, it's sometimes an issue. And I have said before, it's kind of like OCD. I feel a bit more OCD some days than others. And I have had some people say, well, no, actually it doesn't work like that. You can't have some days where you feel it and some days where you don't. You've either got it or you don't. But some days I've genuinely feel like leaving the little tiny bits behind it's almost painful. I can't do it. I've got to go and get them. And then there are other days where it just doesn't kind of bother me. If it's not like an OCD thing, then I don't know what it is. So I would guess it's sort of an OCD thing. I don't know, but someone who says that they've got it says that you had put in the comments a little while ago that it doesn't just sort of switch on and off. You're either like that or you're not. But I would sort of ask then, well, how do you explain how it kind of works for me? Whereas, sometimes it's doing it and sometimes it isn't. It just seems strange that it would work like that for me and then just not be an acceptable way of doing things. Now, at the moment, that one's running like it is at the moment. We've got the corn over there. We've got the combines here. They'll be able to be swapped over. We've got milk there, 16,000 litres. I'm on a new recording session. I'm pretty sure we weren't able to sell that at 10 o'clock, were we? It is allowing us to sell it now. It's green. It's all lit up green, so it would be fine. So we're going to be mowing 2 fields this time. We've got the ability to mow 2 fields this time. But obviously we're not going to be mowing this one until the next time that we come back and we do some grass growing. I think what I'm going to do then as I don't have to worry about this field too much, is I'm also going to fast forward time as rapidly as I can while we're doing this. It's not going to make any difference to anything, at least I don't think it will. And we can hopefully that way get a little bit of extra stuff going on elsewhere. So we've got full we don't have full fertilizer on that. So maybe I don't want to be fast forwarding too quickly. No, that'll be all right. It'll still be one coat of fertilizer, and we only have 2 layers, and we won't worry about it. We'll do the fertilizer on here next time round. We won't worry about it this time. So we're going to be able to get another solar panel and put it down there with our solar panel collection. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields now, and I'm pretty sure we only have 6 solar panels. Let's go and have a look. We can do it like this. Actually, there is an easier way even than this. Or we can just go in here. We can go to miscellaneous. And we can scroll through all of this lot. There, solar panels. We have 6. Which means that we are allowed to get 1 more solar panel when we have the money. Which is probably not going to be all that long. We have 16,000 at the moment. I do have to make sure that we keep back the money to lease the 2 sugar beet harvesters that we're going to be wanting for our next crop, because as soon as the corn is cut, we're going to be planting sugar beet. So we've got to make sure we keep the money for that. I mean, we're going to get a pile of money from the cows for milk, so that's a whole load coming in. And with the 6 solar panels we've already got, there's a decent hourly income coming in from that. I think we should be alright to get all of the above. I think we should be alright to get everything that we need. I don't think that's going to be a problem. How much is the sugar beet harvesters? If we were to go and buy the sugar beet harvesters, we've got the mouse, which is the one that picks stuff up by Stevie. That one probably be quite useful to go and use at some point. As the Panther 2, the Terrados T440, the 60,000 litre capacity. We've got the Holmer there. We've got the Roper Tiger 6XL by Stevie. It's that one there. It's a 90,000 litre capacity. It is a bit of a beauty. So it's that one, and then Beat Technology, we've got the headers. It will be that one right there, which is the widest one. It's a 9-row, 4 meters wide. It allows you to do 22 kilometers per hour up and down the field. That's the one that we would be using. We've got another one over here that is 4 meters wide. There's a couple of them here, actually, that are 5 meters wide. Huh. 5 meter headers. And then if we were to take the Homer there, that's only got a 60,000 litre. See, this one's 90. This one only does 60. Unless he's got an update to this one. He may have an update. That's capacity extension 60 standard. He may have done an update to it so that it holds 90,000, because he's got several different ones. We'll have a look at that. Now, do I leave this one running overnight? I think we will. We haven't got any rules about running overnight or otherwise. We've got nothing like that going on. So I'm going to just go to our house over here. I'm going to visit. We're going to run round over this side, and we're going to have a nap in the rain. If I can. There we go. Right. I'm going to get 14 hours of much-needed sleep while our employee... Is it seriously telling me that it's going to rain for a 3rd day in a row? It has rained continuously for 2 days now. If we had crops on wilting, we'd have lost everything already. This is the 3rd day in a row that we have had rain coming down. This is absolutely ridiculous. It never stops. Right, it's 10 o'clock, which means that I want to go over to my cows. Are you going to stop at the end of the field or not? Yes, you do. You stop, you pick up, and you turn. Right, you are absolutely fine. We don't need to worry about you. You're the one that I want to go to over here. So we'll go over this way. 24,500 litres of milk right there. There. That gives us 81,000 euros monies. Very nice indeed. And we go here and we turn that one on. And then we go in here and we have a look. We got 60 cows right now. Hay and silage we don't need to worry about. Straw we're fine with at the moment, actually. And total mixed ration as well. We have got loads of it. So we're doing all right as far as the cows are concerned. We don't need to go and deal with them at all at the moment. Just have a quick look in here. So I've got 62,000. I don't have anything in storage in here, which means that it is currently all in for the cows. The 178,000 litres in there. It's an awful lot of food. When we get more cows, we're going to struggle to keep up with this lot. It also does mean that, well, we don't need to worry about them, but we're also going to be doing more, we're going to have more grass that we're going to be able to cut. We got half of this field that's already able to be cut. By tomorrow, we'll have yet more. Now, you're saying that you've completed your task, but I'm willing to bet that you haven't actually completed your task. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to lower that down there, and I'm going to do a run across here. This is about where it was going. I don't see any patches here. That does actually look pretty clean all the way along there, right to the very end. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Looks pretty clean through there. But I'm going to do that anyway, just to make absolutely doubly certain that we have got every bit. Now, there is a bit coming up through here. There's a little tiny strip down the side of the field here that the hired help hasn't yet picked up and done. You can see the tractor is actually leaning over a little bit. There's a little tiny bit of ploughed land there. So I'm just going to run over that. Now, because it's going to be raining all day, we've actually got the money right now to go and buy the next solar panel. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be raining all day. And we're going to not have the... Just making sure that I've got this piece over here. We're not going to be starting harvest until at least tomorrow. I mean, at the rate it's going, we could be raining now for the next 25 days. So we could end up buying all the land on this farm that is available just through our solar panels income and through nothing else. Remarkably, the solar panels, despite the fact that it is raining continuously, there is enough sunlight as well. There's enough light coming off of them in order to give us a little bit of extra income. So we're going to go and buy another one right now, because it's only 160,000, and we have the field, so we're allowed to do it. That's how this works. 150,000. I thought they were 160. Okay. I've got 1,600 and 3,100 down there on the side in 2 yellow letters. Oh, I know why. That's to do with the tractor. Right, so I want the next one of these, and we want to place that one down. It's going to go... I should start putting these a lot closer together, actually. Because we're going to... Actually, I suppose it doesn't really matter. We can pop them down there. Okay, so anyway, there's another one. We've now got 7 of these. I'm now going to just start fast-forwarding time. And we're going to allow the crop... The grass in there is going to grow. And we've got to just wait until we can start this harvest. This is ridiculous. I tell you what, at this rate, we're going to be able to buy our next field as well. Like, I mean, if I go into the map a minute and we go here, so this, we'll buy this one next. We're looking at 176,000 euros to go and get that. Then it'll be that field there, number 29. That's 105,000. But this one here is our next. That's our next target. It's 176. And I reckon that we'll be able to get the leasing costs for the forage wagons, that not the forage, the sugar beet harvesters, without any problems at all. We'll also be able to go and buy our new fields, which means that we'll be able to plant that one with sugar beet. So we'll be able to do a sugar beet harvest, including that field over there, which I think would be pretty cool, actually. It'd be nice to be able to include that one as well. We can start ploughing that one while the harvest is underway over this side. Yeah, I think that could work out fairly well, actually. Right, I'm going to pop this one back in here. That one's just going to go right back in there, and then we'll go and put... Actually, if I'm going to be getting that new field over there, I don't want this one. But the plough, I could be wanting it. I could be wanting to use it. So we might just unhitch this one here. And then I'm going to leave that one hitched. I was going to say hitched and tried to say hooked at the same time and end up saying hicked. That's going to stay hicked on there. And we now need to wait. Oh, you. Straw for the cows. The only reason that I want you there is to move straw. I've got that much down at the moment. I'm gonna want this one over here to be doing stuff with cattle. You can stay right where you are for a minute. Let's go in here and have a look. So I've got silage, I've got 67,000. Dry grass, I've got 0. So dry grass is the next one we want. So we want to basically, we want to do the 3 fields that we've got. We'll do that as hay. And then we've got a decent crop of hay that has gone in here. And then after we've done that, then we can do another round of silage. I mean, we had the silage over here. We picked it all up. It's all gone in. We've got a little bit of manure over that side. Let's just go and have a look. Yeah, it's nice and empty over there. That's all ready to roll. Okay, yeah, we will do... So we'll be hay next for all of the grass. So while I'm waiting, I could actually get this tractor over and I'll take the front weight off a minute. This one is then going to be ready. And yes, I did see the comments about the staying at the farm over here. I can't remember who it was. Upsalahasa Muckstead, I think, said the staying at the farm over here. I mean, I think I've actually ended up swapping these over, to be honest, because I couldn't be bothered to swap them back again when I did a little bit of driving around. But yeah, it's the thought that counts. It is the thought that counts. Okay, it is now past, and we currently have no rain, and it's not giving us a forecast saying that it's going to rain either, which I'm taking as a particularly good sign. I'm going to assume that we may even be able to do our harvest tomorrow. We may even have a day without any rain at all, so we're going to want to get our usual 14 hours of beauty sleep, so that we can then go and sell the milk from the cows at 10 a.m., make sure everything is good over there, and then we will get started on our harvest. So let me come over here. I'm going to wait until 7. I'm hoping that at 7 o'clock yeah, there we go. I am now considered tired. So we will have a... You have got to be kidding me. Day 4 of the epic flood. This is ridiculous. How do I stop it from raining? This is absolutely ridiculous. Day 4 of the epic flood, and it is still raining. It stops raining in the evening, and then it immediately starts again. So this is the 4th day of rain. And with this map, I don't know if it's Farming Simulator in general, but at least with this map, every day, every time that it rains, it seems to just stay raining for hours. Like, it stays raining for the whole day. So if it's raining in the morning, that's it. Game over, folks. You ain't doing anything for the rest of the day. So we've got 9,000 litres in here, which is going to give us 21,400 euros in there. Okay, there we go. This is another 23,000. I have got the money now to buy the new field. Let's do that bit in there, a little bit of water, and then we can go and just check the cows. We've got 62 cows now. We're all right for straw still, and food. Everything is fine in there. Our new field as well. If I just switch to landscaping mode like this, we can go and whiz over the top. We can check our new field. So it's almost grown in here, but tomorrow it will definitely be grown. That will be absolutely fine. Nothing else that I want to do over this side then. I want to head back. Oh, I really thought I was going to be able to do this today. But, I mean, we're going to be doing this bit. So let's go into here. We go into the map and over there. And then I can buy that one. I have 196. This one costs 176. Yes, there we go. Start you up. So the first thing actually I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go landscaping, and then I'm going to want to just check over the field. I won't fast forward anything just yet because I want to just double check the field that we don't have anything that we need to take out. So there's a few trees right around the edges, but there's none that appear to be in the way. I don't want to take out those trees there. I'd have to buy them. We're not going to be digging into that road anyway, because I'm not even sure that we own that road. That's one that's like a little bit and an iron as to whether we do even own the thing. Possibly that tree there would be the only one. That rock is an object as opposed to just normal landscape. And possibly, see that tree there, I don't think that's really going to be in the way of anything. So let me come over here, and we've got the shed here as well. Now, I don't think we can sell this shed. This one is here to stay. This is like a permanent fixture. I mean, we could try. We could have a look, I guess. Let's go and have a look in the garage and see what we've got. All of these bits. So there's the large cow pasture that we've got, and the large chicken coop, which I'm not getting rid of. And we've got our silos, the farm garage, the main yard. We've got a couple of these wooden sheds. There's one on one side, there's one next to where we've got our workshop bit, and then we've got that farm garage is kind of like on the end of it. And we've got 7 of these. We've got that one in the main yard. This bale sell point small is down the bottom near the BGA. We won't put that in. And we've got that one plus our beehives. And then we've got the small bits. Okay, so the new shed that has just come up, we don't have access to this one in order to sell it. This is kind of like done differently. Now, there is a mod that does allow us to go and remove items that are on the map, if we wanted to. I previously used to use this one to store my root crop machinery. So I guess I could just sort of plow up to the front along there, and I mean then cut this out into an L shape and plow along the edge of the road up to there, along the edge of the road up to there. If I'm just up to the edge of the road on that side, and over to here as well, so we can have all of that bit, that tree might be in the way. So it's only the one tree. I mean, at the moment, that tree isn't actually in the way of anything. So if I undo that one, we can go and do the ploughing around that field without any trouble, and then we can sort of take a look at it after that. So if I hook that one on right there, where did I leave my front weight, by the way? I put it down somewhere safe so I wouldn't lose it. It's over here. There we go. Right. Gonna have you. And we'll head off out to our new field. I'm going to fast forward time a little bit while I'm doing this. I've got the new field over there. It's got a crop in it at the moment. I'm not going to bother harvesting that. Actually, what is that crop? Let's just have a look. Growth. We got canola in there, and I tell you what, we'll leave the canola. I'm going to plow around the edges. I'm not going to worry too much about desperately trying to keep all of that canola. if there's some left over once we've done all of our ploughing, well, there will be some. If it's ready to harvest at the same time as our other crops, then we will cut into it. If it's not, then we won't lose any sleep over it. We will just cultivate it all up and we will put it down with sugar beet along with everything else that we're going to do. So I want to go into Alt-C like that, and then I want to go into here. I've got agro plow like that. That one, yeah, we want it facing this way. So at the moment, I've kind of got the thing coming out that way over there. So I want to bring that back. So I want to keep this road here. So I want to go about there, like that on it. Go up to there like that. And it's going to go to the top edge of this road, but it won't go any further than that. We won't try and get too greedy on this corner. There's no point. You know, it would probably help if I was using the plow, and I want to allow create fields, and then I can lower that one down on there. That's the perfect spot. And hopefully it's not going to tell us that we don't own the field or anything daft like that, because that would be a bit of a pain. And then I can run up through here. Okay, it's actually stopping raining now at 3:30 in the afternoon. 1:30, sorry. I'm going to have time to do the harvest. I actually have time to do the harvest now. If we could start this at 2 o'clock, we will have time to harvest there. If I shut it down now, that gives us time to harvest and do everything else as well. So I'm very tempted to go and do that. Actually get started on the harvest. Before I do it, though, I'm going to just go in here. Now, I'm going to do a bit of landscaping around here on this corner. Definitely going to be doing that. So I'm going to just drop that one down there for a minute, and I'm going to freehand along there, like that. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do it on that line, right there. Drop that down, and you're just coming over to this side of the road right there. That's where that one's going to go. So it won't go any further than that. And then I'll do some other bits around here. So you can stop here a minute. We'll come back to you. You're going to be quite useful there. So I would say the first thing we want to do is get these combines fired up. So let's unhitch that one and go and get the header. I'm not going to risk going another day and trying to have like a proper full day where we can do the harvest. We'll just say that now that we've had the torrential downpours for 4 days on the trot, the end of day 4... we're just going to go for it, and we're going to harvest our soggy crops and hope that the dryer can keep up. Because, quite frankly, I don't think that we've got many other options with this now. Like, we're getting desperate at this point. So let me unfold that combine there and switch over and unfold the header as well. You come out over this side. I'm going to manually go round and do the first run around the outside on this, and then when we've done that, I'll set the hired help going, and this way I can just use the standard hired help with this rather than trying to use the AI extension. I will have the lorry out in the field in a minute. Just bring that like that. I think I'm gonna need to use the wagon as well. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.